Afenifere and controversial endorsements. Hello everyone, thank you for joining us once again on the channel. On today's report, we bring this one that says Afenifere and controversial endorsements. In the last few days, the Pan-Yoruba Social-Cultural Organization, Afenifere, has been thrown into turmoil over the endorsement of the presidential bid of Bola Tinubu, the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress, by its former leader, Reuben Fashoranti. The decision has led to division among Yoruba leaders, with some opposing and criticizing it, while some said it was in order. There have been conflicting accounts of the real intention of the meeting, with some people not happy with the drama that has emanated from Fashoranti's backing to Tinubu's presidential bid. The octogenarian's decision to endorse Tinubu is against the earlier position of the Afenifere, which had backed the presidential bid of the Labour Party's presidential candidate, Peter Obi. Ayo Adebanjo, the leader of Afenifere, has said that the group decided to back the presidential bid of Obi for equity and inclusiveness. Adebanjo said that the Yoruba Southwest had taken the first turn of the zonal arrangement in 1999, which led to the emergence of President Olusegun Obasanjo. According to Adebanjo, the current president is a Fulani from the Northwest, and by virtue of the zoning arrangement that has governed Nigeria since 1999, power is supposed to return to the South imminently. The Southwest, as I have pointed out, has produced a president and currently sits as the vice president. The South-South has spent a total of 6 years in the presidency, but the Igbo people of the Southeast have never tasted presidency in Nigeria. And now that power is due back in the South, equity demands that it be ceded to the Igbo people. We cannot continue to demand that the Igbo people remain in Nigeria while we at the same time continue to brutally marginalize and exclude them from the power dynamic. However, Fashoranti, a frontline educationist and a Second Republic Finance Commissioner in Edo State, insisted that the Afenifere chieftains only endorsed Tinubu, stressing that Tinubu's endorsement by respected chieftains of the group in Akure was valid. In a viral video, the 97-year-old Fashoranti insisted that the organization never endorsed Obi, saying that he is still the leader of Afenifere. He said, "I am still the leader of Afenifere. Afenifere has not endorsed Obi. We are endorsing Jagaban, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for the presidency." As you can see, the trend, the approval, and the acceptability. You could see what happened when Tinubu came to meet me. Media carried the whole thing. Adebanjo does not have the capacity to warn me not to welcome Tinubu. Can he do that successfully? What happened was that Adebanjo took a stand and I took a stand. I didn't call him and he didn't call me. We never spoke about the visit. As you can see, Jagaban is accepted and we approve of him. Obi has no strand in our mind at all. It will be recalled that in March 2021, Fashoranti stepped down as the Afenifere leader, citing old age. He had subsequently named his deputy leader, Ayo Adebanjo, as the acting national leader of the group. The former financial secretary Oladipo Olaitan, the Alaago of Kajola Ago in Atakumoso East Council area, Ilesha, Osun State, was named the group's deputy leader. Thus, several people were taken aback over Fashoranti's comments that he is still the leader of the group. Fashoranti had said that the development became necessary as the group needs more than ever before to have an improved organization with a more effective approach to combat the monstrous invasion of our culture and pride as a people. However, in a swift response, Adebanjo said that the comments trailing it are an attempt to divide the group. Speaking while appearing on Channels Television Politics Today, Adebanjo said he will not be part of any move to split Afenifere. It is a sort of conspiracy among those who want to see Afenifere divided. They have been on this plan for over a month, and my members came to me to alert me about it, and I said, don't talk about it. It will be a diversion. All we want now is an election on issues. He said that Fashoranti had called to inform him about Tinubu's planned visit, adding that the former Afenifere leader was initially not open to receiving the APC candidates, but he persuaded him to do so. Adebanjo said, I will tell you the story and I won't go further. Fashoranti phoned me on Friday that Tinubu had phoned him that he wanted to come and see him and he wanted to say no. I said, no, do not do that. You are an elder statesman. If he wants to see you, why not? In recent days, there have been divergent views on the recent development within the group. Some Yoruba leaders who backed Fashoranti's move in endorsing Tinubu's presidential bid said the non-Aguineran remains the leader of Afenifere and has a right to take any decision at any time. They blamed Adebanjo for not consulting Fashoranti and other Yoruba leaders before endorsing Obi. The romances of Afenifere ahead of the general election by presidential candidates and the controversy it had emanated from it raises question on how crucial the group's support will aid candidates' victory, particularly for the presidential candidates. While some observers say that the group still had wide influence and appeal among the Yorubas that can influence the outcome of the 2023 general election, others have dismissed the relevance of Afenifere heading to 2023. They say that the group has been weakened by the political powers in the region, especially by leaders who have self-serving. Afenifere's endorsement may actually not be so relevant in the 2023 election because the body has been weakened by political powers in the region that successfully put a spanner in their wheel of unity. Afenifere does not really have that kind of followership that it enjoyed prior to the 1999 election. But Adelaja Edoye, a former National Publicity Secretary of the Action Democratic Party, said that with reach across all parts of the country, Afenifere's endorsement for any candidate is a big plus. Afenifere is a social Yoruba cultural group spanning across the length and breadth of Nigeria, with members and supporters across the world. They have influence that can affect the 2023 election, and as we all know, all interests and tendencies will affect the outcome of the election. Therefore, their endorsement for any candidate is a big plus. Meanwhile, in recent days, some chieftains of the group have knocked Fashoranti and Adebanjo for rushing to endorse Obi and Tinubu. They said they would have expected the leaders to have learned lessons from the R0V Consultative Forum that provided a platform for all the leading presidential candidates to address them and extract commitment from them on R0V's interests without endorsing any candidate. Well, that is it on today's report. Please do well to like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you're joining us for the first time. And to all of our existing subscribers, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our posts as they come your way. Thank you and God bless.